Hey everyone, this is the second episode of Origin Sample Remix, where I'm going to be talking about old songs that were remade or sampled in hip hop, turned into remixes, etc., and taking you through a journey in time to explore how these great songs gave birth to more great songs. My name's Holden Slattery. My YouTube channel is called Looking Back Now. So go ahead and subscribe and look down in the description below for links to the 6 songs I'll be talking about. So you can listen to them and let me know what you think in the comments. So this is a pretty special episode because I'm going to be talking about a song from 1960 that was transformed and went on to become the national anthem of hip hop, and that's Apache. So I'm going to be talking about 6 songs. That's the original Apache that was performed by the Shadows, um, then Apache by the Incredible Bongo Band, then Apache Jump On It by the Sugar Hill Gang, and then Apache or just Jump On It by Sir Mix-a-Lot, followed by Made You Look by Nas and the Made You Look remix. So Apache was originally written by English composer Jerry Lorden. It was inspired by the movie Apache, which is a U.S. Western movie. And he first gave it to a singer named Bert Weedon, who did a version of it, but Lorden wasn't so happy with that version, so we also gave it to the Shadows. And the Shadows, they were a British instrumental rock group. They took it and they made it really popular, this song. Not so much in the US, but in England, in Eastern Europe, other parts of the world, Apache became a big song. I didn't know much about this. I didn't know anything about the Shadows before doing this deep dive. But this is a pretty cool song, really forward sounding for something in 1960. So I was glad to learn about it. Then, in 1973, the Incredible Bongo Band did a version of Apache, and that's really the track that took off in hip hop and became known as the national anthem of hip hop. And that's because DJs in New York, starting with DJ Kool Herc, decided to play this song at parties, at dance parties, and what Kool Herc did was kind of repeat the drum break in this song, and that was what he could get people to dance to. And so Kool Herc really was the inventor of hip hop, by doing this. Although there was other people, doing similar things around the same time. I'm going to give the credit to Kool Herc. So there's a documentary where you can learn all about this. It's called Sample This. It's on Netflix and it's pretty fascinating. It's got a whole bizarre story of how Apache was created and made the impact that it made. So the Incredible Bongo Band's version of Apache is fun and it's a beautiful song. It's got that classic bass line from the Shadows song, but with these horns blaring and organ, bongo drums, and it's really sped up to be more of a dance song, and it really sounds like a quintessential movie soundtrack song. More rappers were sampling this as hip hop was developing, but in 1981, the Sugar Hill Gang recorded Apache Jump On It. And that became a pretty big hit. I mean, that may be the one out of all these songs I'm talking about. They used the bongo drums, and the instrumental isn't changed much, but they rapped on it, and they added the jump on it phrase in the chorus, which created the potential to really make this into kind of a dance anthem. But in the music video, there's not really a particular dance. So where did the Apache jump on it dance come from? Where else? Will Smith. In The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, there's an episode where Will and Carlton are dancing to this song in a dance performance. And I read that Will Smith just kind of came up with that on the spot. Of course, really talented guy. So that dance, where you're moving around and you're doing the jump on it, so that apparently comes from Will Smith. And I think that probably added to the reason why you hear this song at parties, weddings. It has that dance now. So that's pretty interesting, I think. Um, but 1996, that was the year that happened on Fresh Prince. Sir Mix-a-Lot also did his own version of this song, just called "Jump on It." He made it a little bit more modern sounding, um, and he just dropped the names of a bunch of cities. At least like 10 different U.S. cities, if not more. Starting with like, "What's up, Texas? What's up?" And he goes through all these cities. It's kind of obnoxious, but I could see if you're having a party and you got people from different cities, maybe you want to, maybe it would be exciting. But not a huge fan of the Sir Mix-a-Lot version of this. Um, so then other rappers were sampling Apache, Cool G Rap, LL Cool J, Run DMC, MC Hammer. Pretty much, and this is not in order, but these are just a few of the rappers that sampled Apache. But it wasn't until 2002 when another song that I really love was made with this beat, and that's "Made You Look" by Nas. It's really, this particular sample is just one of my favorite rap beats of all time. I think it's one of Nas's best songs to dance to. Um, One of the complaints people have with Nas sometimes is that not all of his songs have the most modern sounding beats. And the album before this one that this was on was Stillmatic. It had some good ones, but then this was on his next album, God's Son, um, or maybe not. I don't know if it was exactly the next one. Um, but yeah, I mean, this is one of the few Nas songs I've really seen people dancing to. So it samples, incredible bongo bands Apache, not in a super obvious way, but if you know the sound, you can kind of hear it. So lyrically, it's really a tough guy bravado song. I enjoy the lyrics, but it's not, really about the lyrics. It's nothing really profound, but it's got a great chorus. There aren't really enough choruses like this in rap. It's kind of slow rapping, chanting by the rapper. There's really no need for an R&B singer. You're just kind of, you got something to repeat a couple times. Kind of like, Forgot About Dre when Eminem does that little chorus and people love to repeat it. It's pretty easy to say and catchy. I also love the way Nas ends this song with like 5 or 6 a cappella lines. I think more rappers should do that too. I mean, just for the dramatic effect and like, highlighting just the rapping for people, even if it's for 5 or 10 seconds. Um, so then there's a Made You Look remix. That's featuring Jadakiss and Ludacris. And it's a really great high energy remix. Again, like I think it's just such a great instrumental that rappers are probably chomping at the bit to get on it. So it was easy probably to get, two other really good rappers, Jadakiss and Ludacris, to be on this remix. This is kind of the remix. It's not about speeding up or slowing down the music or adding, different music. It's just about adding new rappers, giving them a chance to rap. So I love the way Jadakiss starts it off, like really high energy, just kind of saying like, this is history. Um, and yeah, Ludacris also has a great verse, maybe the best. I love how he drops the names of 5 different newspapers in it, and maybe it's because I'm a journalist, but I like that. And as he ends the song, he says, "You should print my information, quote my rhymes, and keep me in between these New York and L.A. Times. I'm just the victim of society. It's Chris the Menace, with more shit out on the streets than evicted tenants." So obviously that's a great line. And then Nas does his own new verse. Kind of stepped up his game. Being on this track with the other rappers, he speeds up his flow a little bit, and he's not still saying anything that profound, but I really like the sound of it. So there you go. There's a great song, Apache. that went on to become the national anthem of hip hop. It gave birth to great hip hop dance songs from Sugar Hill Gang, sort of obnoxious spin off by Sir Mix-a-Lot, and one of Nas's greatest singles and best remixes. So thanks for listening. Are you feeling these songs? Are there any other Apache samples you've been a fan of? Let me know in the comments below, and subscribe to Looking Back Now to hear more content about recent music history. Talk to you guys later.